thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to do a walkthrough of the Hello Baby keepsake folio. You can make this totally free. You can construct it free because I've done all of the tutorials right here on YouTube and I've given you all of the measurements in the videos, so you can construct it. The main paper that I've used is Hello Baby. That is a members collection for my Ko-fi members who pay £3 a month. And the background papers that I've used are my Pastel Pattern Essentials. That is available as a purchase. Anybody can buy that, but I also gave it my members for free. My members also will I've already given it them, a written cutting guide for this. And that is in with the Hello Baby paper downloads. Okay, so this holds in excess of 90 photos. I was quite surprised how much you can put in it, to be fair. And it closes lovely, and we've not got gator mouth. There's still room to put extra things in there as well. Okay, so we're starting here. We've got a little flap here which is magnetised. I've used one of the papers and done a cut into the pattern to make a little slot to put these little Polaroids. These are part of my embellishment builder plus collection, which there's a heap of stuff there for £1 over on my Ko-fi. I'll link that below. Then a little journaling card here. Can I get it in? I'm all fingers and thumbs. Come on, get him. So cute. So you've got layering going on. Pretty layering, but nothing difficult. Okay. And then on this side, we've got another of the little Polaroids and this little chap waving with his cupcake. Those are all cut aparts from the collection, and he's glued so you can still get your photo there. Same with this one. And then here we've got a 3x4. I've just drawn my own border around there just to demonstrate what you can do. I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at freehand things. I'm too precise. But, you know, you can do that to jazz them up. We've got little fun cut aparts there. And again, that's glued so you can get your photo behind. Lots of fun. Then that opens there. We've got another Polaroid and another fun cut apart. Then in this pocket here, I've taken one of the double-sided pages because this collection is suitable for making a journal and albums and folios. It's been carefully designed. So this is a double spread. I've printed it on lightweight cardstock, and you can fit 5x7s or cropped 8x10s in there. And then we've also got two 6x4s. Obviously, you can double-side your photos. There's plenty of room. Okay, so all of these white bits here represent a photo. So you'd put these on removable glue or removable tape, whatever, and then add your photo, and then take it off and add your photo. This is to demonstrate to the end user that you're putting a photo on there. Okay, so you could even just do a couple and then just give them the background paper. Okay, cut to the correct size. Yeah, you could do that. Okay, so that all closes like so, and then this opens. Let me just move my glue gun out of the way so I've got my room on my desk. And here we've got this lovely spread, and this is one of the pages from the collection, one of the journal pages that I've cut to suit myself, and you could put a photo in there. And then we've got more 6x4s in there, or you could put 5x7s or cropped 8x10s. And then here we've got a pretty layered layout. I've just made a little pocket on a pocket with some little journaling cards, 12 months old and baby boy. Then here are some tags from the collection, like I say, each suitable for journal making and album making. You could put two little photos there, and then that lifts up. You've got room for a photo at the top, and you've got a huge pocket for 5x7s and below. I've only put two in. You could fit more in. There is room to fit. I've got 90 photos. There is probably room to push it ever so slightly. Okay, ever so slightly. You could probably get to 100, but we've got these lovely large, so that all closes back up. We've got this centre part here. We've got this lovely huge pocket with the policy closure. So in there you can put loose photos, or, you know, memory keeping things for your baby, from your baby shower, your scanned photos, whatever. Or you could put loose photos or more photo mats in there. And this is why I'm saying you could push it up to over 100 photos. Okay, because I've left these empty and I've already got 90 photos. Okay, and that includes front and back of the photo mats. Then it opens like so, and you've got this lovely double spread with lovely deep pockets, just decorated simply with banners cut from the Pastel Pattern Essentials and fussy cuts from the collection. And you've got 2 5x7s in each side. Obviously you can double side them, and then you've got another one of those there. Then we move on to the left side of the folio. Okay, we've got, oh, that's got crushed. Let me just oh, I don't know how I've done that. Just smooth it back down. So we've got a 6x4 and a 5x7 double-sided paper embellishments. Just makes things a bit fun and breaks up that plainness. Okay. Then here we've got a slot cut into the background here, and 2 little mini photos which you can double side. Okay, and then we've got another 3x4 here with this lovely little chap. Okay, and obviously you can fit your photo behind here. Then we turn over, we've got another one here. He's glued so you can fit it. All of these cut parts are all in the collection, and these are 4x4s, and that's glued so you can still get your photo in. And then I left this one plain. You could put photos there. I left it plain so it's a bit like an envelope flap, okay? But you could put more photos there. And then you've got a big pocket here for either cropped 8x10s or 5x7s or 6x4s or whatever you want, or put cards in there or anything, okay? And that all closes like so. That one goes in that pocket there, and then this band here I've turned into a pocket there. Okay, so you've got all of that layering going on. It's superb. Then we open here. We've got a slot here for 2 6x4s. I'm not going to get them out. And then we've got this here where you could put another photo, or you could write things, milestones and things like that. Then we've got this acetate pocket with another photo mat in. I've just put a decorative paper on, but you can put a photo in there. Okay, and then that slides back in there like so. And then round the back of here we've got another, in fact I forgot to count this when I did my 90, little just folded piece of card with stamping for 5x7s. Okay, and you can slip another one in the back of there as well. Then that closes and it opens that way. We've got 3 5x7s in the back. Obviously you can double side your photos on those. And then we've got another paper embellishment which is mirror image, and you just glue part of it and then it will kind of just slide on. You've got a waterfall element there. Just put your photos straight on. Okay, put that back. And there are girl papers in this collection as well, so girl themed ones. And I have made 2 of these folio bases. The other one's here. Oh, and I just need to decorate it with the pink papers. Okay, so that's that. And then that opens like so. And now you've got a triple spread again. So again here, you've got a lovely page from the collection, 2 4x6s in there. Okay, let me just straighten them out, it bugs me. Then here I've made a pocket by fussy cutting part of one of the journal pages with these beautiful hanging clothes, a banner. This is in the collection, this is in the collection. Just offcuts and a little heart there. And again in here, I didn't count in here either, you can put photos in there. Cropped 8x10s, 5x7s, a 6x4, so you can easily get 100 photos in here. Little journaling card, you could photo on the back, or you could have those as photo mats, and they slip in that pocket to keep it closed. Okay, and then we come to this side. I've got this. This has been fussy cut from the bottom of one of the journal pages. I layered it on cardstock and turned it into a tuck. So you've got a 5x7 there, and I put a 6x4 on the back. And then we've got a slot cutting the paper background here, and you've got another 6x4. Okay, double-sided. You can double-side it. Okay, let me just get that back in there. So there's lots and lots and lots of room for lots and lots of lovely photos of those beautiful, beautiful babies. So that closes like that closes like that, and then we can open it that way, okay, or we can open it that way and that way, or you can have it fuller extended so you can see all of that at a glance, okay. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let me just remind myself, that way, and that way, that's it, okay. It's absolutely stunning. It's been a real labour of love. I've put quite a lot of decorative detail in. You can just literally mat and layer with plain paper and put your photo mats and minimal embellishment. You know, you don't have to do all of this. It's taken me a good couple of days, but I've absolutely really enjoyed it. It's turned out just so beautiful, and that is a fantastic keepsake. Well worth making, either for yourself to document your own children, for your grandchildren, as a gift, or you can make it and sell it. Okay, so I'll leave all of the links in the description box below, and when I've done the girl one, I'll come and share that as well. But I'm going to have to put that on the back burner and do it in between my other projects, because I've got to move on and make other things now. But this has been an absolute joy to make. I especially love the twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, in the background of that paper. Just those little details make it super special. So what a lovely and special thing to make. Remember, handmade is always handmade with love. Handmade things are super special, so they're worth putting the time in. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.